Whoa, ho, ho, whoa, 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 wow, wow, weeba. Space is absolutely crashing. But wait a minute, this sounds like a small déjà vu for me, right? Let us recap the beginning of the year, okay? Virgin Galactic is close to the next test flight. The overall market is absolutely going insane, right? Everything is going up. NFTs, crypto, stocks, everybody thinks he will become a millionaire. And therefore also Virgin Galactic went from 24 on the 6th of January or 25 to 59 end of day 10th of February. What an insane ride, right? I mean, more than 150% in just a couple of days. Now, what happened then? Well, the test flight was delayed. Okay, so the first bad news. Then downgrades of the stock. Then Shamas is selling. Katie Wood is selling. And Richard Branson is selling. And the stock went from 55 or 59 to $16.18, a negative of 72.77%. Then what happened? Obviously, the company did what they said. They did the test flight. They did Richard Branson flight. They delivered all the next spaceship and so on and so forth. They did everything right. They just did, it seems like they didn't care at all, okay? It was like, this Matrix scene where this guy Keanu Reeves is saying there's like thousands of bullets, and exactly this is happening. And exactly you need to be Neo from Matrix, okay? Because you see here that now we have a very, very similar situation, okay? You are having an all-time high almost at 54, FFA approval, Richard Branson flight, another test flight was done. And then you can see that since then, we had the capital increase by dilution. They just raised some money because they think they will build something huge, okay? And they need a lot of money, and they can get this from the public market, which is much better than taking debt. Then they also having now the bad news of, let's say, a delay, which people might picture as a very negative, but if you're looking through the noise and exactly looking what Richard Branson has as a vision, and Michael Koglaser, CEO, is as a decision maker, and behind him for sure Shamas Palihabitia saying, the team is saying, hey, if we're doing a proper maintenance and a little bit of restructuring of the mothership as well as the spaceship, we can fly more frequently and more often, and this will be much better for commercialization, okay? So it's obviously long-term thinking, the best decision, but there is people that saying, oh, that's very bad for the stock, okay? While they're thinking only short-term, like for example, Morgan Stanley, they downgraded the stock because they said over the next couple of months, there is a very, very less catalyst for the stock to go up, which is obviously wrong, okay? Maybe also if you're looking into the tip rank of the analyst who said this, you will see that he is basically 50 times right of his prediction. So, basically, it doesn't matter what he says, okay? And then, just now, as of yesterday, we had the breaking news that Richard Branson is selling. And obviously this tanked the stock even more, which is fantastic for long-term holders, okay? I mean, this is like a deja vu, okay? So if you're looking back to the stock, it went up to 60, went down to 70, went down to 55, went down to 25.94 as of this recording, will go down to maybe 20, okay? Because now in the chart also we break through some support levels, and then maybe we are that lucky that we can buy at 17 or 20 again. This would be mind-blowing. I mean, this is exactly the setup that I had in 2019 with Tesla that made myself financial freedom. If Tesla would go up after I invested, I would not even make close to the money that I made on Tesla, okay? If you are thinking about Tesla in 2019, what I did, I started to invest every month. I was happy because, the stock went down and I could buy more for less. And I was so happy every month. I was so excited to, put $3,000 or even more. I think it was like $4,000 of my salary back then from my 9-to-5 job to Tesla. And every month I could buy more. In the beginning it was maybe 10 shares, then it was like 15, sometimes 20, maybe 18. It was mind-blowing. Sometimes I was also, wait a second, how low the stock can go? The company is so fantastic, they have fantastic plans, fantastic product. And then finally, somewhere in the summer of 2019, the rebound came, and it came big, guys, okay? And it was just so beautiful to see. I never saw so much money on my bank account before. It was just tremendously fantastic. And I think this will happen with the space as well. Many people, if you're watching my videos, smart people, billionaires are saying, Tesla and space are so close, so similar. So I think, if you don't invest in this kind of things, you are missing out on this big story stocks, okay? If you're looking back, let's have a look into Tesla, okay? Just for the fun, to show you that something like this is very, very usual, okay? Let's go back 10 years for Tesla, okay? It's about a little bit less time since they are on the market. So look what happened for them in the years of 2011 and 2013 and so on. They started at $5, okay, went up to $6, almost $7, went back to $5, went up to $20, $27, $30, $40. Look at that. They went to 40 almost on the September of 2013 and then dropped to 24, okay? Then they went back up on 40, back to 36, to 40, 46, 50, 49, 40, 37, okay? So, you see here what I'm trying to say, you have this big drops. Even here, even further down the road, when the stock was at 73, they dropped from 73 back to 37, okay? So what I want to say is we are definitely very early on space, yes, but I like to be very early rather than too late. I want to be in Tesla for $7 rather and going through this up and downs rather than going into Tesla for $700. The risk is much bigger in this big numbers, way, big valuations, rather than being in the low valuations and having this potential way in front of you, okay? Yeah, so basically summarized, it's something that we will see and saw in the past and will see in the future very often. The stock will stay volatile. Timing the market is basically impossible. I am just loading stocks, and those days are happy for me because every month I can add on my position. As bigger the position is, as more wealthy I will become in the future. If something fundamentally should change in the story of space, obviously I will reevaluate, but nothing changes, okay? Noise is always there on the market. People that don't understand that will be scared, will be negative, okay? So if you are about to write a negative comment already below this video, think about it if you understand the markets first, okay? And then, I pretty much showed you on the internet live. There's basically, you can go back to my oldest videos and say, I was there and talking about Tesla when it was $40 billion market cap, and people were the same, this company will never succeed, or this company, you are crazy, you are out of your mind, or this price targets are absolutely unrealistic. And here we are. I'm not negative about them because people will be always like that. I just do my own research, and therefore I'm very confident, and negative comments or negative things are not, I'm like Neo, okay, from Matrix. So save your time, and rather than writing a negative comment below this video, take this time and do some research and to see what's really behind it. Even this recent sale of stock of Richard Branson is not because he's not behind the companies. Think logically, guys. He is building this company for 20 years, okay? He is maybe needing some money for his airlines again, or for some new businesses, maybe for Virgin Orbit going on the public market, whatever, you know, but he's with heart and soul for this company, guys. You can see this in his personality. He has skin in the game. He invested more than $1 billion into this company before anyone else even committed a dollar cent. So, you know, this is something that Shamas even said. You know, he said, I invested because also the founder, Richard Branson, he had skin in the game. Elon Musk had skin in the game in Tesla. And this is where very, very experienced venture capitalists actually looking for that. Well, okay, is this a CEO that just doing blah, blah, blah? Or is this a really big founder who said, you know, I'm not only, you know, staying here and saying this company is great, I'm also putting all my, or a big chunk of money behind this idea.